Hey, it's Dr. Dawn, and guess what? It's Monday, so y'all know what time it is, baby. It's time for Mystical Monday. I am glowing. Can y'all see me glowing today? You can't probably can't tell, but I'm glowing because I'm feeling so good inside and it's radiating outside. I am still feeling the effects of that solar eclipse that we had on the 8th. Yes, still getting in me. It's working in me, around me, and through me. I'm feeling so good. We're going to talk a little bit more about that solar eclipse, even though it's been a week now. We're a week into the frequencies and the energies that still remain from the solar eclipse. And we're going to get into it tonight and talk about why everyone is in major transition right now as a result of continuing to experience these frequencies from the solar eclipse. So let's count it down. And then when we get back, we're going to get into it. I will see you guys in 30. Hey, all right, we back. Y'all coming on in the chat. Let me look. If you in the chat, let me see you. Let me hear you. Let me know you're here. Hey, greetings. Hello, hello. You guys come on in. Come on in. I love when y'all come in and say hello because I like to do roll call. I like to see who's in here, how many eyes are on me, which I'm finding out there are more eyes on me than I know, more eyes than are reflected in that chat. Ain't that right, y'all? That's one of the things about being in social media. You never quite know who's watching, when they watching, and so forth and so on. Hello. Thank you for coming in tonight. Hi. Yeah, y'all, it's Mystical Monday. I love, love, love my Mondays. I love communicating with you guys as it relates to what's going on collectively. So much is always going on. It's always a topic that we can cover on Mystical Monday. But hey, somebody says it's been a while since I've been on the live. Happy to be here. Happy to have you back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I always look at my analytics for YouTube so I can see kind of how the channel is doing. And so it'll give you a percentage to let you know what percentage of the viewers are new people and new viewers and what percentage are returning your old viewers. And I want you guys to know 80% of you are new viewers. So I'm going, oh, I don't know if that's good or bad. Good because it's new energy and new beings getting exposure and coming, to the platform. But it's kind of sad that only 20% are continuing to come back. So I kind of got a little in my feelings at first, but then my spirit guide said, no, no, no. It is not your desire for people or individuals to remain with you throughout their entire journey. Because if that's the case, you may be stunting their growth. So it's okay. It's okay that 80% are new people. It may mean that my other ones have moved on and evolved. So we like that, right? We like it. Hello, hello. Thank you for explanations. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Hello to you. Hello to you. Okay, you guys, last week, we were going through that solar eclipse, right? We talked a little bit about how it affected us, a little bit about kind of how we were feeling. Now we're a week into it, and that Schumann resonance, what measures the energy on the planet, energy and frequency on the planet, is fluctuating high. And we knew that, right? We knew it would be functioning at a high frequency and energy because look, it's still dealing with these energies from the solar eclipse. So I want you guys to know that we're going to talk a little bit about those energies that are remaining. Let's see. Haley says you ain't getting rid of me. Haley, girl, I don't want to get rid of y'all. Y'all can evolve, but still pop your head in or still bring your energy for support. So I didn't mean to say that in a way that once you get to a certain level, you leave me. Always, if you can, come on back and see me or stay with me and help and assist some other beings. I love it. Love it. Hutch says, oops, he says, where are you being channeled during your galactic realm short? Oh, let me tell you, I did a short the other day where I was giving you guys a message from the galactic realm. Because, you know, you go on these social media platforms, you always see these beings that are talking. They're from Arcturus, they're from Pleiades. You know, they'll give you guys a message and it'll be just the voice, but there'll be a picture of a being on the screen. But you'll hear a voice talking kind of with the picture. So I think, you know what? I channel beings just like these other people do. Let me put my face on the screen and share a channel message that I got. I said, let me take a stab at it and do it. Now I was doing it all in fun, you know, and then just because, you know, real people can give channel messages too, just like those little avatars that they have up with the people talking in the background. So I did it, and someone, Hutch in the chat just asked me, like, where was I channeling from? From the galactic realm, from the entire realm, not a specific being, not a specific, you know, place, but just the realm in general. And so that's kind of what I do when I'm getting information. Sometimes I take the time to say, oh, this feels like an Arcturian energy. Oh, this feels like Pleiades. Oh, this feels like Sirian. Or oh, this feels like Orion's belt. Oh, sometimes I get into that. But a lot of times now, y'all, I don't care about that. I just get the message. I get the information. And I'm so into the message a lot of times that I don't delve into. Now, who said that? Now, where did that one come from? And who's doing? I very seldom. So I just said the galactic realm when I did this short because it was from the entire realm. We'll just say it was a consensus among the group. How about that? Okay, let's get into this. Okay, you guys. All right. So remember, if you're joining me for the first time and you're here on the live, if you have questions, comments, please get them in the chat. I will glance over there periodically. I'm always looking when you guys are putting stuff, which incidentally, I realized I watched a replay and I was like, oh my God, I look over there a lot. I'm always looking in the chat. And so my eyes are always going there. I said, this time I'm going to try to look straight and not look at the chat while I'm talking, because that may be distracting for you guys a lot of times. So my apologies. I didn't realize I was doing it that much. So, okay. So right now, you guys, everyone is in major transition. Okay. I want you guys to understand what I mean by transition. You're either relocating, you're either having a career change, you either are or will be suffering the loss of a loved one. Y'all don't get afraid. Just get into it and get into an awareness. You may be ending a relationship, any type of relationship, and we should just expect some upheaval. We should be expecting that right now, okay? I want you guys to prepare for this because it's in alignment with the energy. Now, I know that we often say this when we have different moon cycles. Okay, y'all should get ready because you're going through a transition or you're going through a shift. This one is a little different. This one is little different because you're very aware of it this go round because of the different energies and because of the actual result of the eclipse. Usually in past moon cycles, you may say, oh, I'm not going through none of that. Oh, I can't tell. But you can tell this time. You can tell because everybody's kind of walking around with some type of a feeling, but you just can't explain it. This solar eclipse has got us kind of speechless as it relates to how to describe what we're feeling. Okay. So this right now, you guys, we're having like a purge in the consciousness. Y'all know about that purge, right? We're purging it. And so this purge is affecting all living beings, plants, animals. I'm watching my dog because look, this purge is causing like rapid heartbeat. It's causing your mind to race really fast. My dog, last night was and I was going, oh my goodness, what's wrong? I was rubbing him. I'm going, it's affecting the animals too, you guys. It's affecting the animals. So if you're feeling a sudden rapid heartbeat, okay, if you're feeling like your mind just won't sit still, it's all over the place and racing, or you just feel this kind of anxious energy, this can't sit still energy, understand that the Schumann resonance it's going haywire right now with the results of this side effects of this residual energy from the eclipse. Okay. So I wanted to throw the plant life and the animal life in there because y'all disregarding those beings and they're affected by this energy as well. So be on the lookout for that as it relates to plant life and animal life. Now, we are purging frequencies. What does that mean? If you're purging frequencies, a lot of you are going to experience um, purging of emotional frequencies. Okay. Y'all, we got two types of purges going on right now, depending on where you are in your journey. We have the purging of emotional frequencies, which is what I'm going to talk about first. And then we have the alignment for manifestations. We got two sets of beings that are doing two sets of things right now, doing this purge of consciousness and this major transition. So you got some people who are dealing with feelings that are coming up to be dealt with for transmuting and clearing. And then you got some other people who done been there, done that, and they in alignment for manifestation. It's right here. It's coming. It's dropping down. And they're getting ready to receive. So let me tell you something. If you're in that first group and you're purging of emotional frequencies, don't get discouraged. Don't be like, man, I missed it. No, no, no. Don't look at it in that way. You are purging these emotional frequencies because this particular energetic frequency that's here now is purging you to shift and move you into manifestation mode quicker than normal. But for those who have been in manifestation mode for a long time, those have been in a waiting period, if you will, it's coming. It's coming and it's getting ready to drop down suddenly on you. So get ready. Y'all waiting for the money? Here it comes. You waiting for the person that you have requested for the universe to bring to you, your soulmate. Here they come. You requested to relocate, to move, have a better job. Bing, it's getting ready to drop. Get ready. So you have that group. Now, for those of you going through it, you crying out the blue, or you crying at every little thing, or you're getting upset real quick, or your emotions can't seem to get steady and you're lashing out, or you're getting upset because you're recognizing the role that people have played in your life that you don't like and you want to get rid of, and you Xing people out. It's okay. Go on through it. It's okay, because those people who are in manifestation mode have to go through that too. We got to go through it. It's part of it. So you got those two groups right now that are being affected by this particular purge of consciousness with this result of this solar eclipse and this residual energy that's left behind. Now, I want you guys, based on what I just told you, figure out, where are you in this frequency? How's this frequency that's coming down now going to help you align with where you are? Y'all know where you are. You know if right now you shifting, changing, removing people, going through, revisiting old stuff. You know if you're doing that, and you know if you done been requesting and setting your attentions and putting things out to the universe that you've been trying to manifest. You've been doing it for 99 years, and you like, it's got to be my time at some point. And y'all know, you feel like it's coming. You feel like you're on the brink of it. Y'all know you can feel it. You know which group you're in. So don't come to me and ask me, Dawn, which group am I? You know which group you're in based on how these two different scenarios in these groups makes you feel. Okay? All right. Now, frequencies are continuing to come in, y'all. They coming in rampant. They coming in hot and heavy. You guys are probably, this physical vessel is starting to feel it. You guys are getting the body aches. You hearing the cracks in your, when you get up and move, your joints, doing some things. You're noticing that not just headaches. We know the headaches, but it's accompanied by a little dizziness, sometimes a little blurred vision. We're having some issues with blurred vision, and then dry eyes. We're getting some dry eyes, dry throats. We're getting some dry noses. The whole kind of immune system as it relates to your oral nasal passage, all that is getting affected from it, because these energies is drying up some stuff in you. That's why you're being pushed intrinsically and extrinsically by your spirit guides to drink water. Drink, and drink. You guys, I'm doing 100 ounces a day, 100 ounces of water a day it takes, and I'm still, y'all. I'm still holding my little jug with me everywhere I go, filling it up, constantly filling it up, because I'm constantly drying out as it relates to up here. And I know that that's because of this Schumann resonance, okay? So hydrate, because this physical vessel is taking a hit right now. It's really, really taking a hit for a lot of people. Now, I want you guys, and I put on one of my posts last week. I told you guys I done started this eating raw, this raw diet, baby. I'm still doing it. I'm still in it. In 1 week, 5 pounds lost in 1 week. Which you can't help but lose weight on the raw diet, because, baby, you cutting out all of it. You cutting out everything and anything that adds a lot of density to your body. When I tell you the clarity, we know that the clarity is there. When I tell you that I can feel I'm going through what I would like to say is not just a shift in my body structure, but I am going through a stabilization process, as my spirit guides have explained to me. They said, we're in the process, Dawn, of stabilizing you. I said, well, what does that mean, stabilize? They said, we need you to merge. We need you to merge this light body self with this physical vessel now. And we're in the process of merging the two for you. And so this stabilization process will give you a heads up when you're experiencing things that relate to the stabilization, so you won't get afraid. Okay. So some of the things I've been experiencing are what feels like electrical currents in my feet, my hands. Like, you guys know how if you sit on something that you touch, you rub your feet on something, you touch somebody and it shocks them. So I'm getting some electrical kind of current feelings at the bottom of my feet and the hands. I'm getting that. And sometimes I feel pulses running through my body. My spirit guide said, stabilization, don't get afraid. When I wake up in the morning, my eyes are so dry, they're literally shut. Like I gotta massage them to move around, like the moisture in my eyes to open them. My spirit guide said, don't be afraid. Stabilization. I am going throughout the day, and sometimes my fingers will lock. Like, you know how you do when your potassium gets low, your fingers will start to lock. My guy said, eat a banana, keep going. Stabilization. During the day, during the day and night, I'm wired. My sleep cycles, I can sleep 2-3 hours at a time, really two hours at a time right about now. And then I'm up, I'm down, up and down. It says stabilization. It's okay. Stay in it. My using the bathroom. Now I'm drinking 100 ounces of water. I'm going to the bathroom quite often. So much so that I'm having to stop drinking water by 8 so I can try to get some sleep, because I'm up and down. You guys, did y'all know urine don't have a smell? Did y'all know that? I'm getting ready to light y'all on something. So clear urine, I'm past clear urine. Like, I even forget I used it half the time, because you can't even tell in the toilet that nothing came out. My spirit team was like, girl, urine is never supposed to be yellow. It's never supposed to smell, have any kind of an odor. Y'all know what urine smell like, right? We ain't supposed to know what it smell like, because it don't have a smell. It does not have a smell. So all your life, when you know what urine smells like, baby, we all been like toxified or full of toxins throughout our life, because it should never smell. Stabilization. I'm giving you guys a lot, because as these physical vessels start to morph, if you will, and they may not morph physically to where they look like light bodies, but you're going to feel the morphing that is taking place. There's going to be, we're past just, we're not, I don't want to call them just ascension symptoms, but we're past those per se. This is a whole new process. When they explain to me about stabilization, this is literally a physical transformation, shifting and like pulling and reconnecting and rerouting of your DNA right now. This is a little different. See, before, with ascension symptoms, we were like, okay, the energy, the frequency's hitting us and it's affecting us when it hits us. Ooh, ouch. Okay. Oh no, it's making me do it. That's different. Now there's rerouting taking place. Like, there's like, okay, connect this to that, move this over here, activate that, deaden that. Like, it's a whole different process with stabilization. So they're saying these things that we're going to experience right now with our physical vessel are going to be a little bit different than what we've done in the past as it relates to ascension symptoms. Now, y'all, when I astral travel, because I'm doing it every night now, consciously doing it. When I arrived to my destination, y'all, I was on a ship the other day. I don't know if did I do a video about my ship, being on the ship? I think I may have been talking to Cash about being on the ship, but I don't know if I did share with you guys, I think the last video. I was on the ship again. I'm going on some ship, y'all. And when I get on the ship, the first thing they tell me to do, they say go through that door and stable and neutralize. Now, y'all, I'm stabilizing here on Earth, but then when I get on this ship, I'm neutralizing. So I said, my goodness, my physical vessel is taking a hit. It's stabilizing in one place, neutralizing in another. I'm back and forth, back and forth. They said, my spirit guide say, stay in it, stay in it. It's all a part of your evolution. So when I get on the ship, first thing they make me do is go through this door and out into what looks like an area full of water, and there are chairs in the water, like you sit in the water and literally you look out into the horizon. It's beautiful, the sun, the water, it's all out there. They let you sit in there so you can neutralize. So I sit in there for a little bit, neutralize, get out, come back in the ship for a briefing. Y'all, I'm getting briefings now. Wait a minute. This is new for Dr. Dawn. Y'all know I don't be going on ships and getting briefings. You know, I sit right here in my living room or lay in my bed and I get all the information. They say, no, we need you. You got to come up. You got to come. We need you to come on into this frequency now, because look, y'all, listen. I couldn't do this traveling before because what? I hadn't gone through this rewiring process that I'm going through now. This stabilization process, this reworking of my internal DNA. So I had no connection to going on ships and traveling intentionally, astrally, because that wasn't in my program at the time. It wasn't activated in my DNA. It wasn't, but now it is. I looked up, y'all. I looked up at that eclipse, and that energy from that eclipse said, shot, came on down, activated. And so now I'm wired to where I can get into these ships, where I'm going in ships now. Now, you know, I had to reach out to my son, King Cash, my galactic son, because baby, he's been going on and off these ships forever, and this is his thing. So when I talked to him last week, he said, "Oh, Mom, tell me what you saw, what you see." I said, "You." He said, "You saw me?" I said, "I saw you." I said, "I saw my husband, but he didn't know me." He said, "He didn't know you." I said, "He didn't know me." He said, "Well, what was going on the ship?" I said, "Cash, we got to take some time and get through it and talk about it. I'm going to tell y'all something. There are multiple versions of you guys. I cannot tell you guys and stress this enough. You exist on multiple planes. This earthly physical vessel is one of many. It is one of many. And so I saw my husband on that ship. I said, "Whoa." I said, "You here?" I said, "Whoa." I said, "Where are we? Like, what you doing here?" Baby, that avatar looked at me and he said, "Who are you?" I said, "What you mean? I'm your wife. You know, this is me, Dawn." He said, "I don't know you." He looked right in my face, said he didn't know. I said, what is happening? What is happening? Baby, one of my spirit guys said, come here, come on, come for a briefing. Come over here. We need to talk to you. I said, "Oh, wait a minute." So I'm headed to the briefing room. In comes Cash. Cash is King Cash. I said, he don't know me. So I go up to Cash. I said, "Cash, oh my God, I'm astral traveling like intentionally. I know I'm on the ship. Like, here we are. We finally meet in the astral plane." He looked at me. He smiled. And over the intercom, they said some sound, some whatever, something, and he had to go. He went through a door and left. So we didn't get to talk, but he smiled at me. He looked at me like I was crazy, like, "You should not know this is protocol. Like, people come up here all the time. Like, why is she so excited?" But I saw him. So I saw him. I saw another version of him. Now, when I told him this story, and I told him, I said, the people said you was part of command. Like, they pointed to the door where you used to go to your jumpsuit. You had your jumpsuit on with the little emblem with the and I said, "But you were part of command." And he said, "You know what? I saw that in my astral travels." He said, "I did, do that." And I said, "Okay, wait a minute, Cash. Wait a minute now. Wait. Some things are connecting." So then we went a little deeper, and I was talking to Cash. I said, "Oh, the door had a dragon on it." And he said, "For real? Let me tell y'all something. When I woke up, when I came back into my physical body from the astral travel, I was laying next to my husband because I was asleep in the middle of the night. When I woke up, my husband's arm was in my face. Y'all, my husband got a whole tattoo of a dragon on his arm. Why? I never knew that. I've been with this man 30 years. Did not realize that tattoo was a dragon. I don't know what I thought it was. I thought it was a circle, like a circle with some flowers or something. I never looked that close to see it was a dragon. The same dragon, y'all, that was on that door when I went to the astral plane where him and Cash went through. They went through that door somewhere. I don't know where they was going, but they went through a door together. And he had the dragon on his arm, and Cash got a dragon too. So I said, wait a minute, now they starting to connect the dots. Let me tell y'all something. As long as you're on this planet, you're going to keep awakening to your truth. I had no knowledge of this until this moment, until my DNA strands were activated to where it was time for me to get this awareness and information. Y'all are going to keep getting new stuff. You're going to get stuff that you be like, how did I miss this? It was right in front of your eyes. That tattoo on my husband's arm was right in front of my eyes for years. Never focused in long enough to see, oh, it's a dragon. He could have, like, let me tell y'all something could have happened to him and they would have told me to identify his body. They'd have been like, does he have a dragon on his left arm? And I'd have been like, no. And they'd have been like, you sure you know him? You sure? I was just that not focused. I was not activated to that awareness. Y'all have to understand, until you're in an awareness, things that you see every day may not jump out at you until they're supposed to jump out at you. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you're going to be at a point now where you can really start realizing how the dots connected. So like in this astral travel, I saw how my husband and Cash, why they're in my awareness and in my physical reality right now. Y'all get ready to start. It's getting ready to start. The veil is coming off. The blinders coming off, and you're getting ready to start getting intel and information about your journey. So look, y'all want me to keep going? Let me keep going now, because they told me to come on over here. They said, come on over here for a briefing. Now, incidentally, let me tell y'all something. On this ship, the beings look like me. When I say look like me, I'm going to say they had this kind of complexion. They had this kind of complexion. But they had white hair. A lot of them had white hair. It was pure white. Now, I know y'all thinking of beings. Y'all thinking of, like, you know, the reptilians, the grays, the Arcturians, the blue. Y'all get out of that. Get out of that. Get out of that mindset, because they're going to appear to you in the way that is receptive to you. Okay. So in terms of where I am in my awareness, they're going to appear to me familiar in a way that is familiar to me, so that I can be accepting of the images. So like the lady who, once I arrived on the ship, who told me to go neutralize, looked like my mother. Because I said, Ma, Ma, you're here. Like, I knew we would be reunited. And she said, we'll brief you again. Like as if she was looking at me like, every time you come up here, we got to go through this remembrance process. We got to go through this remembrance process. So everybody literally was looking at me like I was crazy, because this is not my first time on this ship, but it's my first time in an awareness. Do y'all understand that? My DNA is activated now to a point where now I'm going to remember the trips on the ship and the briefings. So the briefing that I got, here we go. I came here and I did that little, I told y'all I did that little briefing, and I said, you know, I got it from, I don't know where. Somebody asked me when I did the video, where did I get it from? Well, I don't remember the briefing when I was on the ship. I have no remembrance of what they told me while I was on there. They just said, let's go for the briefing, and my memory shuts after that. So I don't know what they told me. But when I got here, that day I did that video, here comes all this information. Here comes all the, and I said, now, this is what happens, you guys, and I'm going to explain this to y'all. That briefing, that information I gave you guys was possibly some of the information they told me that I forgot. But when you get downloaded information, as you did on the eclipse, you may not be in an awareness of what it is until it's time for you to use it. Do you understand that? So I got the downloaded information. I had no remembrance once I got it. But when it was time for me to do that video, here it comes. So you guys all have DNA not DNA. You all have messages that are being downloaded to you that you haven't encrypted or uncoded yet, because it ain't time for you to use the downloaded information. You will know when it's time to use it, because it will come into your awareness. You got that? Okay. So I want you guys to be in an awareness I told y'all last week, I say, my spirit team say, this is good. You have been great at grounding people to the human experience, but now we got to get you into your galactic experience. And baby, they've been coming hard. They've been coming really, really hard with the galactic experience. Let me go over to these comments before I keep going, because I know y'all got stuff to say, because I've never come from this angle before. Oh, hey, okay. People are talking about their symptoms. Stuffy nose, okay. Bodies waited to activate, so we knew what it meant. Okay, all right, right, absolutely. Haley says our bodies waited to activate this, so we knew what it meant when Dr. Dawn said it. Okay, absolutely. Continued zapping. People are feeling continued zapping, feeling a lot of stretching of energy, like your body can't hold it. Good. Common. Don't go eat that asparagus. Okay. Everything you mentioned, I've gone through in the past week. Okay. It's getting intense. My mic is starting to jump in excitement. Oh, I didn't know that, y'all. Thank you for telling me my mic is jumping. I don't know what that means. Okay. Watch Miss Marvel's movie that recently came out. That's how the ending was. Oh my goodness, not the Marvel movie. Don't tell me my life is getting to be like Marvel. Cash gonna really love that. We're receiving counseling, guidance, training, briefings. Absolutely, we are. The dragon eating is not 30 years. Yes, y'all stop playing. 30, yes, 30 years. Yes. And I'm not exaggerating. That's the exact amount of time. Don't be cracking up at me, Haley. These stories gonna get real funny because y'all know this not my thing. It's not my thing, but it's gonna be my thing now. I'm gonna be going to get the information and bringing it to y'all. I'm deducing that their hair was white to indicate their ancientness. Interesting. Picturing Storm from X-Men. Good. Friends who had dreams. You have friends who had dreams like this. Oh, that's excellent. Meeting your experience is reminding me of meeting my watcher in Hawaii. Prior to that moment, I didn't know I even had a watcher. Interesting. Is it possible we may never come into this awareness even if we really want to? Nope, not possible. I mean, yes, it's possible. I should say it like that. Because if you want to because it's programmed in you, to want to, because it's part of your path, if that makes sense. So look, let me clarify, because y'all know I ain't never wanted to do this. So I'm the complete opposite. I'm experiencing it because I made an agreement before I came here that I would at some point activate to this level of awareness. Okay. So up until this point of awareness, I kept resisting because at the frequency I was at, I didn't want to do it. So at that time, that was my path. However, your soul knows your GPS. Your soul knows the internal plan. So I keep bringing up Cassius because when we met, when we were aligned together, he had to come in my life during that time because he sparked the remembrance of the connection to the galactic realm, and that I would be doing some work as it relates to the galactic realm. But I always thought I would do it by assisting him and others who go in and out the galactic realm. I didn't know I was going to be doing it too. But you see how you make these connections here on the planet that are part of your path. So I want you guys to be very mindful of who's in your life and the connections you're making, because they're ultimately possibly leading you to your path. Is it weird to be feeling good? No symptoms, really? Absolutely not. Feel good. Feel good all day long. Now, make no mistake, I'm feeling great. I'm experiencing these little things, but they're not disrupting my life in any way. No, 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 no. The feeling is still high vibrational. So don't mistake what I'm saying. Okay. You said, yes, I really want to feel, but I may be in the minority and coming into the awareness. No, you won't. Don't say that. Don't put that into your perspective. Just continue to speak what it is that you want to do on this path and journey. And it's going to start being revealed to you slowly but surely if and how this aligns with what you came here to do. Okay. All right. Okay. So let me keep going. So, okay, so I got the briefing, did all this. And so what I came into an awareness of is that they were explaining to me that not only is the entire planet feeling the ripple effect kind of this eclipse, they're also telling me, Dawn, your sessions are going to be a little different now. Okay, y'all, let me get into that. So they said now you're going to get a lot of people coming to you who are going to want to have more information as it relates to their pre-birth planning process and why they chose their life circumstances. They're going to be coming to you like asking and requesting that. So they said, we're giving you a heads up that we're going to be feeding you that information because that's going to be in high demand right now because it's part of or where the program is for a mass amount of humans right now. Everybody's wanting to know their pre-birth process and plan and trying to figure out why they're in the circumstances they're in so that they can try to make a little sense out of it, heal from it, and start to transmute energy. So they said you're going to be inundated with that. Okay, no problem. This was last week they told me this after the Mystical Monday. And so last week I got all these different clients. And you guys know when you book a one-on-one session, I don't ask you where you work. I don't ask you none of that. If it's not part of what your spirit guides have to share in terms of the reading or the message, your career or work, I mean, I don't know what you guys do for a living. So last week, it kept coming up in these people's readings. You guys, I had some big wigs now. Wait, and when I say big wigs, I mean people who are on this planet in some powerful positions to make some changes corporate wise as it relates to me, like the masses. And I'm like, you work where? You do what? You who? Baby, look, one of my clients was telling me about her Maybach she just got. I said, girl, you got a Maybach? I said, you join my rewards club. You're not getting no loyalty rewards. You ain't getting no points. You're gonna pay regular. How about that? And she said, Dr. Dawn, I'm on the loyalty program. I said, girl, what? Like spirit brought to my awareness. You're always feeling as if, like, y'all know, if you come to me too much, I'll shut you down. I'll tell you, don't do that. Save your money and connect with your spirit guides. Like, stop, coming to me without figuring it out on your own first, trying to figure it out on your own first. Let me tell y'all something. This is a whole new activation. I'm telling you, it's a whole new activation. My spirit team is saying it's time for you to stand in your worth of who you are, and not just monetarily. I'm not talking about monetarily. It's time for you to stand in the confidence and assertiveness of who you are, what you came to do, your abilities, and like why you're here. He said, they said your feelings of people coming too much was linked to your feelings of inadequacy. You actually felt like if they come to you too much, you might do them a disservice. Well, y'all never looked at it like that. I thought I was doing y'all a disservice if you came too much. If you came too much, I felt like you were relying on me too much and not you. My spirit guide said, no, 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 no. If you believe in guidance, if you believe in internal guidance, then sometimes we're rerouting them to you in pivotal moments where we need them to get information to make change in that moment. Now, y'all, that was not my awareness at first. That was not my awareness. Y'all know my philosophy. Dr. Dawn's philosophy is if I see you more than once in a month, I'm gonna talk about you. And sometimes I'll return your money. I will, because I didn't like the feeling of the attachment. No, 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 not in this awareness. Because now it's not crunch time, but it's formulation time on the planet. The new earth is being formed. And when I looked at the pattern of the people who I was seeing in my sessions, I was like, you an executive of what? You an ambassador of who? You do what for? And I said, oh, wait a minute. Y'all part, this the new earth people coming to me now. Let me get it to, let me look. I had to change my whole little thing. Something happened to me in that moment because I realized now they're routing people to me who are getting ready to change the earth. And if those of you who are watching this, if you're not in those kind of positions, it's okay. Because look, it's going to be a whole lot of y'all now that are entrepreneurs. Everybody's getting ready to step out into a practice that is more spiritually based. And so now everybody, like I told y'all in the videos before, it's going to be time to come up off that 9 to 5. And everybody's like, what do I do next? And I gotta pay my bills. No, this new energy shift is going to show you what to do next. It's going to show you what to do next. And it's also going to put you in a place of peace, calm, and encouragement. Peace, calm, and encouragement while you do it. And so I got to get ready because look, they said not only are the people going to be coming for pre-birth planning processes and why they chose their life circumstances, but they get ready to come to you because in their current positions, we're rerouting them and their DNA as well. And so they got to run this planet a little differently. So they're going to need some confirmations. They're going to need some guidance and they're going to need some encouragement. Here they come, Dawn. Get ready. Here they come. So I said, oh. So now in these sessions, it looks like part of the session will include career. It usually, y'all know, I cover health, I cover relationships. Relationships used to be the focus because that's where the collective was in healing childhood traumas, healing subconscious beliefs that relates to relationships people were currently in or happening. That was the focus. If you've had a session from me, y'all know that was the focus. Now, remember, they added the health part. They said, okay, let's move from relationships. Now let's work on the health. So I told y'all I had the medical intuitive. We amped it up now. So now there's a component where we start talking about your health. We got to talk about what's moving right, what ain't moving right, what your spirit guides want you to work on. Because look, y'all, we moving into being our own doctors. We moving into moving away from modern medicine. So now the sessions are including medical stuff. Okay, I thought I was done. I thought that was it. Now they telling me, now we got to hit careers. We got to hit careers and jobs. We got to add that in because everybody's shifting. Everybody coming on out of this mentality of work for somebody else, 8-10 hours a day, get a check, you retire, die, do whatever it is we was doing. We're getting out of that now. So we need your help, Dawn. We need you to assist them with formulating, regulating, and implementing these new businesses that are going to be present on this earth. Okay, here I go. Next assignment. So look, they gave me all of this. And so I said, ooh, this must be part of these briefings. These are the briefings that I'm getting up on these ships to wherever I'm going that is being activated and being triggered once I get here. So, okay, that's where I am with that. So I'm saying my experience because y'all get ready to start experiencing stuff like I am too. You may not go on ships, you may not, but you're going to start experiencing new awarenesses out of nowhere. And you're like, where I get this from? How I know this? Because you received a download that wasn't activated until it needed to be activated. Get ready for it. Get ready. They also said that we want you to emphasize that connecting with your guides, which I always have. Y'all know that's my theme. Connecting with your guides is going to help you clarify your life purpose. Well, I've been telling y'all that for the longest. Matter of fact, I forewarned y'all that this point was coming. I said there's going to be a point coming where you're going to have to rely on your inner self and you're going to have to tap into your guides a lot. And you're going to have to be in connection, be in an awareness, and be comfortable communicating with your guides because your missions now, you guys, and your purpose are getting very specific. See, before we were on this global earthly thing where everybody had to collectively, we were trying to turn the knob on for everybody so we can collectively shift the grid. Okay, yeah, we done moved on. We done moved past that now. We're on individual stuff now. We're getting specific to individual people and what you're here to do. Okay, so they said, y'all get ready because in this purge of consciousness, you're going to be connecting more with your guides to clarify your life's purpose. Y'all getting ready to start seeing, feeling, and knowing them. If y'all don't, you better get ready because you will know and have an awareness of the presence of your guides. People are saying in the comments, let me go up so I can get where I am. Whatever is in your Akashic record to happen will happen in divine timing. There's absolutely nothing to fret about or concern yourself with. It is written. Absolutely. Absolutely. All of the other worldly experiences I have had happen spontaneously without me prompting them, expecting them, or even wanting them. Absolutely. Absolutely. Look at me. I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for none of this. But look, it came when it needed to come. Seen an orb. That's my sign. I need to pay attention to this live. Okay, that's nice. Reconfiguring my business for release. My guides have definitely been moving me away from modern medicine. I started to not be able to take medications due to new crazy symptoms on medications I've been on for years. Absolutely, absolutely. So many activations are happening since my session. Oh, you're talking about your session with me in February, March. Okay, now you can. Okay, perfect. Okay, so you guys, I'm saying all this to say use me as you guys' this example because I think I'm going to be used in this way now, as most people have been used in the past. You know, being in the forefront, being in the media, being in the public eye, you have to expect you're going to be used for some bigger reason that relates to the collective. Well, y'all look, we shifting out of idolization. Remember, we knew that long time ago. The downfall of the celebrity hoopla was getting ready to go out the window. Well, I'm not a celebrity by any means. I'm you guys. I'm you guys personified on this screen. That's what I am. But now we're getting into literally us being our own individual celebrities because now we get into our journeys. We like what's gonna happen next and what's happening now and what lies in store for me. We getting into ourselves more now. Can you guys realize that energy? We used to be into other people, people that we saw, people that we admired on television, people who we said, "Ooh, they got all this, they got these houses, the money, the car." We idolized all that, but now we're getting more into our own individual journeys. Look at how this is shifting, y'all. Look at how this is shifting to where the emphasis is now on us individually. That's the whole part of the game. Whole part of the game. So I want to ask you guys, where are you in the purge of consciousness? I've shared with you where I am in my purging. Where are you? You don't have to ask. It's a rhetorical question. You don't have to put it in the chat. You don't have to put it in the comments. You can to be nice to hear from you guys. But I want you to really think about that after this live. Think about where you are in the shift of consciousness. Are you pulling up and bringing up and purging emotional frequencies related to subconscious hidden beliefs that you've been carrying and you're trying to transmute? Or are you aligning yourself for manifestation right now? Are you getting in alignment and holding that frequency, holding it and holding it so it can come on in and pour in? Where are you? Look at that and see and recognize what you're experiencing now that we're in the residual effects of the eclipse, because you're experiencing something, whether you really realize it or not. It's there, it's in your awareness. Now, I told you guys in the beginning, you may see your transitions. They may look like career changes, they may look like loss of loved ones, they may look like ended relationships, they may look like you relocating. Look at where you are in that scenario. Does any of those apply to you? For a lot of the planet, I can't give you a percentage, but for a lot of the people I've been seeing as clients, one of them is happening for everybody. One of those in that category of those four things is happening to almost everybody right about now. I always tell you guys, sometimes when we have these big shifts, there's usually a loss of a loved one, because this energy shift is not for everybody based on where they are now in their journey. And so some people are opting to check out, meaning game over, meaning quit the game right now and to leave. So if you have loved ones that are like not doing well or suddenly getting ill, or just know that their soul decided, no, I'm going to stop the game right now. I'm going to tap out of the game and, go on um, to the higher realms at this time. So I want to make you guys in awareness of that also. Nandy says it's great to get readings. I even do them for clients myself. Also focus on being a channel yourself to get information directly, particularly if you are on assignment as a star seed and light worker. Absolutely, Nandy. That's the goal for everybody to get to that point, to be pretty independent. So right now, you guys are leaning on a lot of star seeds. Star seeds are leaning on other star seeds, and individuals who are tapping into their awareness and ascending are leaning on star seeds, because that's what we're for. That's what we came here for to assist in this transitionary period. But you guys also got to learn ultimately that the goal, as we always say, is to get you to get independent and comfortable and connected within yourself, so that you can be your own channel, because we're not going to be doing this the entire time of this shift. We're going to fade out at some point. I did a lot of purging before the eclipse. Now I'm I'm getting into realignment. Good. Good, good, good. About to have a home change, purging emotional frequencies, and graduating from nursing school. Great. True. Upper room, Haley, your dream mate. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you guys for sharing in the chat. Loved it. You guys are chatting it up. If you're watching the replay, I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. I can't tell you enough how I look forward to seeing your comments. Thank you to those people who comment every time. There's some people who are always going to comment, even if they say like the episode or this, that. I appreciate you giving me the comments, trying to assist not just me, but the algorithm in getting this information um, out to other people. We can increase the algorithm so we can get this out to other people. I find I'm where I'm supposed to go no matter what happens and enjoy your time with us. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're always where you're supposed to be. Always, 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 always. Modern medicine will eventually include spiritual healing as a part of standard care. That's where we're going in the new earth, since we're transitioning to being our own individual gods, since that's who we are. It's only right and only, it makes only sense that we're going to move from modern medicine to more of a spiritual healing practice, ultimately to our own individual selves, being our own individual healers. So the progression will definitely go towards healing medicine. As it is, I'm seeing in the sessions, a lot of people are getting directed towards holistic medicine, holistic remedies. Spirit guides are coming through with so much information that I actually, through another client last week, I got me some stuff to help me with some inflammation that I'm experiencing. So you guys are definitely routed to me, not just for your sake, but it's helping me a lot of times too, because I'm getting information from your sessions that help me also. Okay. All right. So you guys are having your personal chit chats over there. All right. So I want you guys to recognize that when we're going through this purge of consciousness, as I mentioned in the beginning, I just want you guys to be in an awareness that it's constantly affecting every single part of your physical vessel. There is not one part that is not being affected. Someone came to me last week with their digestive system and issues. Absolutely. Some people came to me as it relates to sexual inadequacies and things. Absolutely. It's going to relate to that because that's part of your physical vessel, right? Everything that is connected to your physical vessel is going to be part of this purge, if you will. All right. So I want you guys to also understand that the frequencies are continuing to come. They're continuing to come in, and you're going to continue to feel this for a little bit. Some people predict that the actual things that we'll be feeling as a result of the residual frequencies may be for another 2 weeks. But I've been guided that it's going to be a lot longer than that. And there are going to be some of us, like I mentioned, I'm getting briefings, but there are going to be a lot of us that are going through these like upgrades that are coming in like little spurts or sequences. So you may get a lot of upgrade like today, but let's say you don't get another one for 2 weeks from now, because depending on our physical structures and what we can and cannot withstand, the process is going to be broken up, if you will, for a lot of people, just because it's going to be easier. So just be aware that your thoughts and your mind racing and all of these things that are going to be happening, it may come at different levels, if you will. Oh, thank you so much. They say, please let other people know about Dr. Dawn's channel and share her videos so that her audience will grow and she will elevate. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. I was told by my spirit guides that I agreed to do what I'm doing now. And I told my team, I said, I want to be visible without being visible. They say, what now? I said, I want to be visible to those who need to see me, but I don't want to be visible to where my privacy is disrupted, or people know me everywhere I go, or I can't like enjoy my earthly experience. So when I look at the numbers, I say, ooh, they're probably gonna allow me to stay kind of here instead of here. But I don't know now, y'all, because with this new activation, now things are changing. I had that mindset in the old energy, but this new energy might be saying, girl, you getting ready to get out there. You better get ready. You better get ready, because You had all this time to prepare. How about that? How about that? So thank you guys so much for recognizing, that we're going to get this information out and we're going to help the channel grow. Okay. Now, because of all of my new information, somebody asked me last week about the intuitive guidance class, and that I said I was going to offer in May. So now I'm reworking stuff. I'm reworking it, y'all, because I done got these briefings. It's a new, as the collective evolves, you guys, I gotta evolve with you guys, and I gotta get with the program and start and offer accordingly what I'm being guided to do. So I'm going to keep you guys updated on that, because it was my hope to start advertising it this week, the class, and so it could start like the beginning of May. But I got to get some more briefings and put some more stuff together before I put it out there. So for all of you who were asking me about it, just hold tight, and let me do this. My people who currently in the class gonna be like, girl, what you mean you gonna update? Don't worry about it. This Thursday, I'm gonna give y'all a little taste. I give you a little taste of it in the class, okay? Because I want to try something out. Okay, questions. Anybody got any more questions? Please remember to click the like button, you guys, if this information resonates with you. Now, if you guys start taking some trips like I'm taking, these astral travel visits, I love it. I love it. I love neutralizing. When they tell me to go neutralize, it feels so good, y'all. It feels so good when I'm up there. It's like my body is like jelly. Like it's hard to even walk. It feels so good. And they said, we're giving you something that's comparable to that on the earthly plane to help you stabilize. They said, didn't you get a massage last week? I got a lymphatic massage last week. That's a little different, y'all, than a regular one. That was beautiful. A lymphatic massage is when you have like inflammation, and you'll get that when you get to a certain age. Some of us got a little bit more swelling than other, a little bit more inflammation. And that lymphatic, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Tara. Appreciate it. That lymphatic massage gets that fluid moving and draining down, and baby, you feel good and you light. And look, I love that. So my spirit guides told me, don't just get a massage, because y'all, I get massages every month. I have to. Doing what I do, I gotta get this energy and keep it moving and flowing. But they told me this time to get a lymphatic massage, and it was wonderful. So going through this stabilization period, you're going to find yourself doing some new things that you may or may not normally do. Like I did that. Then I got a sound bath. I did a mud bath too, y'all. That was good to get in the mud and ground and release and put, like, I'm doing all this new stuff. I'm doing all this new stuff because my guides are guiding me to do these things to help with my stabilization. Okay. So you guys may be guided to do stuff that's totally, I did a salt bath float before. Thank you for that though. I've done that one. Thanks. So you guys may be guided to do things that are totally out of your comfort zone. Like I got a lot of people now that are doing acupuncture. Okay. If you got it to do it, do it. So just flow with it, you guys. Don't fear it. Don't be afraid of it. Don't say, oh, I ain't got the money for it, because you'll get it. If you're being guided to it, the money will be dropped right in your hand. It'll come so that you're able to do it. Your guides just have to make sure first you're in an awareness of where they're guiding you. And then they give you the resources so that you can get it. Okay. So just know that that's going to be taking place now. All right. What else you guys got? Any more questions? Any more questions? Just know we're all in major transition now. I say major because what you're transitioning through right now is life changing. That's major. This ain't no little transition like, oh, instead of taking the bus, instead of driving, now I take the bus. Like, that's a little transition. That ain't major. Major is like my client said, oh, I got that Maybach. I said, I think you got a Maybach. Girl, come on now. She said, Dr. Dawn, I want to say I appreciate the guidance. Now, I didn't help her get the Maybach. I mean, I'm sure she had that before me, but what she's doing now in her business, we getting some things together now. And so now that I'm in alignment, she part of this new earth. Yeah. Now look, y'all, what they say? The last shall be first. What they say? The first shall be last shall be first. So here we come. Here we come. Come on, y'all. It's your time. It's your time now. It's your time. Um, how do we know when a medical procedure is truly needed? I keep getting indications that I shouldn't get a procedure, but I keep vacillating. I don't want to make the wrong decision. So if you say I keep getting indications that I shouldn't, there it is right there. Like what more do you need? What more do you need? Anything else other than that is fear. So if you say you keep getting it, indication, there it is. There's your answer. That's it. That's it. Um, I actually felt like you when I was going through the stabilization process, my neck, I was like, oh my God, I can't swallow. My thyroid is acting like I made a doctor's appointment. I got a doctor's appointment and everything. And then my spirit guides were like, it's not your thyroid, it's your hormone. We need you to let's address the hormone. And then they directed me to this cream that I can use, this natural cream made out of yams. They say use it, rub it, just put a little dab, rub it. Okay, it's not there. Like, oh, it's not my thyroid. Like, what? So I go to the doctor, y'all. Go to the doctor, have them do the blood work, just like you saying, like, because you want to do it anyway. Because the human part of you say, I'm just gonna do it just to be sure. And they said, no, your thyroid is fine. And my spirit guy said, didn't I tell you it was your hormone? It's not the thyroid. That's something different. Like, so I'm learning a lot about my own body. Let me tell y'all something. I'm getting my own self together. So, Nandy, Impress Nandy, you're probably going through what you're going through because your guys are trying to increase your awareness about how to gauge and diagnose your body and to be guided to the resources that you need to assist in your healing. Because just like you said, something keeps indicating that you shouldn't get the procedure. Something, if it hasn't already, should be guiding you to what is needed to assist with the problem. Come on, humans. Come on, humans. You got to start following the guidance. You got to start following the guidance that you're getting right now. All right. That's a good one. I love that. I love that. Anything else? Anybody else? Y'all got to go get me some more raw stuff. Now I got to go get me a little juice when I get off of here. You guys have been spectacular. I love, love, love you. This has been a good mystical Monday. My spirit guide said, maybe you should. They told me, they said, you might start Cosmic Thursdays. I said, oh, wait a minute. No, we're not doing no Cosmic Thursdays. They say never. I don't know, y'all. We may start getting into a little bit more of this intergalactic kind of stuff. I don't know. We'll see what the next briefing says. If you are watching this for the first time, please subscribe, like the video. If you have been coming here, I would love it if you would click the like button. Whenever or however you got here, please leave your comments below. Let me know that you watched the video. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. I would love it. And if you guys are not following me on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram at Discovering Your Inner Light. TikTok, we're at Discovering Your Inner Light too, but it's spelled a little bit differently there. But you can find me there, and then I'll actually put that in my comments below. What else? Oh, you knew I was gonna say yam cream. Yeah, but it got to be the right kind of yam cream. That's it. See, my guides had to guide me to the right one, but I'm not gonna tell y'all what it is yet because I'm gonna keep using it a little longer before I recommend it. Oh, thank you. It said we love you and everything you do. Thank you. That's what I want to tell you guys too. Thank you so much for the thanks. It's great when you guys give me like the what do they call them, the little tokens that you guys give me on here, the the money. That's great, but the thanks that you guys give, it's been so heartfelt, like in my sessions, on the lives. Like you guys are constantly like, thank you so much for what you do, please keep doing what you do. And I can feel the sincerity in what you guys say, and I'm so grateful for that, so grateful. And I'm trying to retain you guys because according to YouTube, I keep my turnover rate is high. So I don't know. I keep getting them, but then I'm not keeping y'all. So thank you so much. If whatever you need me to do and assist you, please come on back here to Mystical Mondays and I'll do my best to do it. Thank you. Grateful for you guys too. Thank you so much. You really bring a whole different life energy to this planet. I've been told that, y'all. I've been told that. So we're gonna see where this going. Okay, let's ride this out, y'all, and see where it's going. Let's see. I might now. I told my guys they're giving me some people that they want me to look into, maybe bringing on my platform. So we'll see where that goes. I see now why they had me kind of in isolation for so long, like not bringing on guests, because look at the growth that I made, you guys, from January to now. I couldn't have done that bringing on different guests and kind of negating my own journey. So the focus had to be on me, this year so far because of all that they knew I was getting ready to go through, and I had to share it with you guys. Um, okay. All right. All right, you guys. It has been a good one. I'm going to see y'all next Monday, right? Same time, same place, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on YouTube at Discovering Your Inner Light. I appreciate you guys. Sending you guys lots of love and light. And until next time, good night. Ta ta.